let's make a flower bow. When we put these two different sizes of ribbon together, we can make a really super cute bow that looks like a flower. So it's a great way to have a wreath attachment that's less expensive because you're going to make it out of ribbon. So what I want to do is I want to pick out a bold color for summer. So I'm going with neon lime, beautiful Diponi ribbon. You can go with a less expensive, but I love this one because it's got such a pretty color. And then this right here is really important. This is at 1.5 inches and this is at 5/8 inches. So it is almost an inch, and it is just so great because it's wired and it's really gonna pop in the middle of this bow also. So the combination of both is gonna make the funnest, cutest flower, and I think you're gonna love it. All right, so let's get started. So you'll need two ribbons, one wider, one more narrow. The 5/8 is really what makes it look like a flower because it looks like, you know, part of a real flower, like a mum where things are popping out. You'll see when we make it together. So that's important in this recipe. You're gonna need some scissors, and I'm gonna use cable ties to attach my bow and to make my bow tight in the center. So I'm gonna need both of those. So let's grab our wider ribbon first. This is 1.5 inches wide. And we're going to load it up on our bow maker. If you need a bow maker and do not have one, we have all our frequently used tools. We have links for you to be able to grab them. We sell a lot of things, but then we have affiliate links for the things we don't manufacture or sell, and we will definitely share that with you. If you're watching this late at night and you just want to get info now, our text messaging is the greatest way to go. So if you just text us at 832-734-5201, we'll put that on the screen right here. If you text us that and you send us a link, it'll give you the links to all of our design school. And then if you text us supply, it'll give you the links to our latest supply list. So we have that set up to automatic reply quickly. All right, for this bow, I'm gonna make my tail at 8 inches. So I'm gonna start off with that. I measured it out to 8. I'm gonna load it in my bow maker, and I'm gonna twist right hand forward, left hand back, okay? So the hand closest to the tail is going forward and the other's coming back. Now I'm ready to start I'm making the back of my flower, just like you would the back of your bow in this process. We're gonna make the back of the flower first. So I'm coming in here and I'm gonna go at 7 because I want these to be big main focal points on my wreath. So 7 inches, okay? Out, come to the center, and you twist, then I come back, right hand forward, left hand back, and I've got 7 inches. Now I'm on the left side and measure it out to 7 again, come back to the center. Now my left hand is going forward, my right hand is going back. So the side you're making the loop on is going forward. Okay, and we're gonna make another one on this side, same process. And let's do one more. Everybody's out at 7. So nice big loopy, and I want you to be really careful here. Do not crease that ribbon at the edge. Keep it wide open and curvy. Important, otherwise you will see the crease, it will show later. Don't do that. And the wire will have a weak point in there. And you want to keep the ribbon very loopy to get the effect, especially we want it to look like petals. Okay, so now I'm over here at 7 and I'm going to do my last loop. So I've got 3 on each side. So now I just scrunch it, get a nice little scrunch. I'm not twisting, okay? Go ahead and separate everybody out. That's important in your spacing. Now, we could go one more and even make it a bigger flower. So why don't we make this one a little bigger and we'll make the next one a little smaller. So I'm gonna go one more and go 4 on each side. So that means I gotta twist it, take it back off. Let's do twist. You could decide how big you wanna make yours. So remember, this isn't a bow like normal. These are gonna be flowers. Think whimsical and fun. Just think of all the fun you see when you're doing this. Oh my gosh. So I've got 4 on every side. Oh yeah, now can you see, oh, even bigger and bolder? That's so fun. So I've got 4 loops on either side. And now I'm gonna cut the tails also at 8. Now, I think the tails, because of the way we cut them, they're gonna represent kind of leaves in this case because they're green just like our petals. So I did a dovetail there. I just cut it at an angle. So I got that little bitty spiky tail, and I like that little V cut out. If I want those to represent leaves and just have 2 leaves, I can leave it like that. If I'd like some more leaves, I could just come in really quick, add another one like this, and we would have another set of leaves. It's up to you. I'm good with the 2 leaves because we added a few more petals. You could change that up however you want, okay? The nice thing in design school is I always give you stopping points on tutorials, whether it's wreath making, bow making, swags, garlands, whatever it is. I try to give you a stopping point. Like this week we worked on a centerpiece that's getting ready to come out. It's actually not a centerpiece, it's a piece that's for to use at the cemetery, and it's a headstone. So we did it a little more cost effective. They call them saddles and they go over headstones. So every time you do a project, you have the opportunity to go like over the top and make it a showstopper, or you can stop a little sooner and keep it a little more cost effective if you want to sell them or you're on a budget. So I like to give you those stopping points because I love to make really high-end, beautiful pieces, but I want you to be able to know you don't always have to do that. You can stop and have different levels of creating. So I'm going to stick with those two tails. Now I'm going to bring this next piece in, and these are going to be like the little middle of the flower. Okay, so these are going to be whimsical and flowing all out here. So I need them to be super loopy also. I'm going to do my first tail a couple of inches shorter. So instead of the full 8 inches, we're going to do it at 6. Bring it in the center and twist just like you normally would. You have to twist because the twist keeps the ribbon from sliding in the middle. So important. You guys, if you're just getting here, make sure you like, subscribe, follow. Don't be a stranger. We love you coming and learning from us at Kaliz.com. I want to teach you all about how to have fun with ribbons and flowers and all the design principles. This was at 7, so we need to go shorter at the start. So we're going to go at 6, okay? So these will be more towards the middle. There's my first loop. Let's bring another in. Now, with this part, we're going to go like crazy. So don't limit yourself on how many you want to make. I would have just some fun with this. We need to do a minimum of 4, but maybe 5. Let's see. Here's 3 so far. Let's see if we liked it. Let's go. Let's add some more. Let's do some more. I got a twist. I twisted the wrong way. There you go. There's 3. This is such a little ribbon. You got to go slow. Okay, and you can see I'm pulling it back to measure my length. Just slide that back with your hand. Right hand forward, left hand back. That's 3. I think we're doing 5 or 6. Let's keep going. Okay, we've got 3. Let's commit to 6, so let's go a little shorter now at 5. So these will be a little shorter to the middle of the flower. 1 there. 1 on the other side. That's 2. We got to do 3 per side. This is so stinking fun. These are so fun to make, y'all. So you're basically going to make your own flowers out of ribbon. If you've never tried this, I want you to try it. Because they are cute bows anyway. But when you think of the color combinations like flowers and use solids and plaids and stripes, you can just have so much fun. And how many did I make over here so far? I need 1 more. 3 and 3. Okay. Now, that tail is still going to come down. I'm going to have it on this other side and cut it. And we'll dovetail it. I'm having it a little shorter because I want it to lay on top of that other ribbon. It looks good laid on top of there. Now I'm going to take it and trim it. Just do a baby dovetail. So cute. Now, let's put in 1 more tail going the opposite way. Like we talked about doing for the green ribbon, but we didn't. We're going to put that on the other side. All right. And I'm going to take and cut this one the same way on both ends. I'll just cut it before we put it in. I normally would clean up those tails, but they are so little, guys. We're just leaving the little pieces in the bow for now. All right. So you're going to have it go the other way. It's going to crisscross over. Okay, so we have created the cutest flower bow. Now what we're going to need to do is take it off the bow maker. This is the trickiest part. I want you to go slow and take your time, because if things start sliding in the middle, you're going to lose your shape, okay? So cable tie runs right beside the dowels, but if I tighten it up over here, you know what's going to happen. It's going to be off center. So I just start by getting a little pressure, and then we kind of work it back over, and we work it to the middle, okay? So I've kind of got it at an angle. A finger on top, holding everybody in. Get some pressure before you let that finger come off or it'll pop. All right, pressure's on. I can just move your bow maker to the side for a second, because this is where all the magic has to happen. Now hold it tight, rotate that around the back, and I have pressure from my thumb, and this is running between my first 2 fingers. Alrighty? All right, now I'm gonna separate all the petals out. All of them out. Remember, this is a flower bow. This is not a normal bow. We're gonna use this as a wreath attachment for the summer. So we want this puppy to be so screaming at us, adorable. So get all these loops pointing up in the middle and separated where you want them. Think of it as like a cute mom full of just fun whimsicalness, especially with these bright colors. Okay, looking cute, looking good. Look how those are all moving forward. They're just really, can you see the dimension? They're popping at you. When I'm done, I'm happy. You need a way to attach it. Now we're gonna put it on a wreath, so we're gonna put a cable tie behind. If you were gonna use these flower bows on like your mailbox, or you wanted to be able to put them on some lanterns at your front door with some cute beach stuff, you know, get ready for summer. Maybe you want to put this cute little gecko there with it, or he's an iguana, whatever he is. He's just cute with his sunglasses. So you might want to put a wire in the back is what I'm getting at. You can use a wire too if you want to take it off, but since we're going to put it on a wreath we're going to sell, I'm going to use a cable tie and keep it really tight. All right, just trim off that cable tie in the back. Boom, boom. Flower bow is adorbs. Look at the petals come out from the center. Oh my God, it's so cute. It's so cute. This is so fun. All right, Bloomeritos, I'll see you next time.